Fantom rebounds 50% with recent news, and Sam Bankman-Fried tells why he let locals in the Bahamas take money out of FTX. This is your Altcoin Buzz news. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop our latest content. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. And don't forget, for a limited time, our Altcoin Buzz Access group is free, and while it is, you can get our great weekly market and NFT update reports from our amazing research team. Check them out for free now. The link is in the description below. Now, let's get into the news. November has seen the fourth largest capitulation event on record, recording a 7-day realized loss of $10.16 billion. This is 4 times larger than the peak in December 2018 and 2.5 times larger than March 2020. Despite the previous losses, holders have been accumulating Bitcoin aggressively, encompassing everyone from the smallest shrimps to the largest whales. From a comparative point of view, the recent strong accumulation score followed the recent sell-off resembles that of late 2018. In this chart, the 7-day moving average of the accumulation trend score showed current conditions as purple, which are characteristics of mass accumulation. The yellow points to mass distribution and sell-off of Bitcoin on the market. In a recent interview, Sam Bankman-Fried said he opened withdrawals from FTX in the Bahamas only for fear of angry people. In an interview with Tiffany Wong, Sam claimed to have made the decision to reopen withdrawals to Bahamian citizens as he did not want himself nor the exchange to be in a country with lots of angry people in it. Bankman-Fried claims he gave Bahamian security regulators a one-day heads up that FTX was going to do it, but said the regulators neither responded with a yes or no before ultimately deciding to go ahead with allowing withdrawals. On November 10th, only a day before it filed for bankruptcy, the exchange had begun facilitating withdrawals of Bahamian funds. At the time, it claimed that it was in compliance with the demands of the country's regulators, leading to millions of dollars worth of funds extracted from the exchange. However, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas stated on November 12th that it had neither instructed nor authorized FTX to prioritize withdrawals of Bahamian clients. They also warned that any withdrawals of funds could be clawed back as part of the firm's liquidation proceedings. ETH rallied 5.5%, reclaiming the critical $1,200 support. However, when analyzing the broader time frame, the 24% negative performance in the past 30 days significantly impacts investor sentiment. Also, investors' mood worsened after BlockFi filed for bankruptcy on November 28th. Retail traders usually avoid quarterly futures due to the price difference from spot markets. They're the professional traders' preferred instruments because they prevent fluctuation of funding rates that often occurs in perpetual futures contracts. The 2-month futures annualized premium should trade between 4% to 8% in healthy markets to cover costs and associated risks. Thus, when the futures trade at a discount versus regular spot markets, it shows a lack of confidence from leveraged buyers, which is a bearish indicator. The chart here shows that derivatives traders remain bearish as Ether futures premium is negative. Nevertheless, it is at least showing some modest improvement on November 28th. However, bears can highlight how far we are from neutral to bearish premium, and the aftermath of a 71% drop in 1 year holds great weight. Decentralized exchange GMX has evolved as a serious competitor to established industry players like Uniswap in the wake of FTX's collapse. On Monday, GMX earned $1.15 million in trading fees, surpassing Uniswap's $1.06 million for the first time on record. The decentralized exchange, which allows users to trade perpetuals or futures with no expiration date, is perhaps benefiting from a broader shift towards perpetual-focused decentralized platforms triggered by the recent fall of FTX. GMX went live on Ethereum Layer 2 solution Arbitrum in September 2021 and debuted on Ethereum competitor Avalanche earlier this year. GMX has pocketed $15.7 million in trading fees in the last 4 weeks, becoming the 5th largest decentralized application, ahead of prominent players like DYDX and Aave. GMX's outperformance probably stems from the fact that GMX token holders receive 30% of all trading fees. GMX has distributed $4.8 million to the token holders in the past 30 days, the 4th largest payout among all decentralized applications. Following up on the news from yesterday where we mentioned Andre Cronje seems to have come back and is actively working on Fantom. He wrote an article recently discussing the financials of Fantom and how they have enough money to cover the ecosystem's expenses for 30 years without even touching their own tokens. The price of Fantom rose over 20% in the following 24 hours and is up 50% in the last week. It appears Fantom is now making its way back to the top as the total value locked on Fantom has just surpassed Cronos at number 8 with over 439 million locked. Fantom also became the platform with the most users of the week, surpassing BNB Chain and Ethereum with over 6 million active users this week. APEcoin is up 31% this week as staking nears and Bored Ape NFT prices rebound. APEcoin is the Ethereum-based token for the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem and is outperforming most major cryptocurrencies this past week. The price sits around $4 right now after rebounding from an all-time low of $2.64 on November 14th. On November 23rd, Horizon Labs announced updated launch details for APEcoin staking. Horizon will launch the staking interface for users on December 5th ahead of the rewards beginning on December 12th. Investors may be accumulating APE ahead of the launch with the hopes of maximizing staking emissions, which are typically the highest at the beginning. Over the last week, the Bored Ape Yacht Club floor price has risen from about $63,600 on November 22nd to a current price of $82,300. In the process, the Bored Ape Yacht Club has reflipped the floor price of CryptoPunks, also owned by Yuga Labs, which currently sits at $79,800. Binance has managed to expand its services throughout the past year by either acquiring an operating license or buying a stake in a regulated entity. Binance plans to re-enter the Japanese market after acquiring a 100% stake in a licensed crypto service provider in the country. On November 30th, Binance CEO CZ said the crypto exchange was committed to re-entering the Japanese market under regulatory compliance. The acquisition of Sakura Exchange Bitcoin, a Japanese financial services agency licensed business, would mark the re-entry of the global exchange in the Japanese market after 4 years. 2 weeks ago, we announced the launch of the Zone X Algorand Playfi League, which is the biggest Web3 gaming competition with a prize pool of $150,000. The competition received a warm reception from the gaming community as gamers from various parts of the world gathered to enjoy the thrill of Web3 gaming. The Zone X Algorand Playfi League commenced on the 18th of November and would run for 35 days. The 2022 World Cup marks the height of soccer activities, and Zone now has a way for fans to not only support their favorite teams, but actively participate in their own competition against other players and win rewards. With the Zone Fantasy Football League, players can compete with others in a variety of football leagues, both local and international, while earning rewards. Interestingly, gamers can leverage Zone's groundbreaking Fantasy Football League features to create their own dream team for individual matches. The league offers flexibility as players can choose the matches they want to participate in to earn. Now is the World Cup season. This means the Fantasy Premier League is taking a breather as the Premier League takes a long hiatus for the World Cup. So for fantasy lovers, Zone's Fantasy Football represents your best chance to find something thrilling and rewarding at the same time. The Algorand-based platform is bringing Web3 gaming to a much wider audience. That's it for your Altcoin Buzz news update. I'm your host, Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.